past left our heroes, assuming you guys are on the correct map.
Looking at the
Okay,
key there.
Yes, when we last left our heroes, you had been sent by Cobalt Soul to investigate the appearance of a Master Archivist Sersha Jin, who in theory had information regarding the mysterious cult of Azos you had been investigating. On arriving at the former dwarven stronghold of the Skulltop Tor, you had discovered that a bunch of caravans had been accosted by giants.
Sad giants.
Oh, it's actually made them sad.
So sad.
Upon soundly abusing said giants and bullying them, you made your way into their sleeping quarters, where you discovered both a secret passage leading deeper into the ruins and a excavation hole that seems to go deeper into the caverns below. Wherein the party was left to decide which route they wished to take.
Oh, JP, Ash, do you have any thoughts? I was thinking about to how he's standing, it would be his left, map right.
Map right would be the secret passage. Oh, you're talking about in the hole.
Yeah, home.
Okay, so you want the southern tunnel.
Well, yeah, well, that's I was inquiring to Kyoki and Ash about. It's like I'm thinking this.
They're all tunnels. They're no bearing to me.
You have any opinion, Kyoki?
But as far as let's see, for these,
Which tunnel to take?
I think that's what we were still trying to figure out.
I need to scroll back a bit. All right.
If the captain's here, then I guess the captain can.
Yeah, technically.
Yeah, well, you guys have went down a stairwell.
No, they found the stairwell. They hadn't gone down.
Oh, they hadn't gone down the stairwell.
And you slept to the part where they were discussing it while I was setting up. They decided to go down the hole.
Okay,
But you have 3 tunnels in the hole that you have to pick from.
And say we start from the furthest north and then work our way around.
From the furthest north.
So the uppermost top. Okay.
If I'm not mistaken, then it sounds like she's talking about this one.
Yeah, the one at the top.
Okay. Well, I guess that is the way we're going to go then. Who wants to take point?
I don't have the ability to see in the dark.
I was saying, you moving through these passages, you will
Well-
definitely have to go single file, so marching order will definitely
I'll take
be
it.
important.
Okay. Well,
He does have
I'm not saying-
light.
I'll take
in
it.
his hair.
it's fuchsia.
No, she calls
I'll
it
say Kyoki can see in the dark, so I'll take it.
Okay.
So we'll put Kiki. Dylan would probably follow close behind.
Okay, I'll be behind Dylan.
Arrange yourself in the tunnel accordingly.
Okay. Which one did you say you wanted to take?
She wanted to take this one.
Okay.
She went the west tunnel.
Is this map dark to you guys?
Well,
There is no light except that which is being provided by the light spell on Baron.
yeah.
Okay.
So you can go first.
Okay.
Don't let us fall into any traps, because I will be mad.
Well, if things go the way they normally do, I'll fall into the trap.
Um, Farron will be diligently paying attention to the integrity of the shaft slash walls, because I believe you said that this was more shaped rather than rather more man-made.
Man worked on.
Yeah, man worked. Okay. Yeah,
It
yeah.
doesn't look like it was necessarily finished, but they definitely, this is definitely not how the caverns were naturally.
Okay, yeah.
Like something tunneled through them.
Yeah, fair.
Well, given that this was a dwarven stronghold, it was probably they were working on turning them into hallways and stuff, but had not finished before whatever befell them.
Wonder if we can repopulate the area with dwarves again. That would be nice.
Yeah, Farron will be paying just extra attention to the integrity of the worked rocks and stuff.
So you don't have like mason's tools or proficiency or stone cutting ability or anything that any skills or toolkits proficiencies that would have to do with construction.
No, no.
But if you're paying attention to that, if you are actually concerned about it, you can make an investigation.
Investigation.
I thought the team.
Okay. So far, at least, you're reasonably certain that everything is stable. That you've got your eye on it. You are being aware.
No.
People are free to take their movement phase.
Okay. See. 2,
Well,
Three.
doing that, we can look at it next week, and we're here for Final Fantasy. Gives David something to do while I'm stabbing cat cars or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, alright, that's my moving phase. And I guess while doing that, I'll be like I said, investigating for traps, I suppose. Oh wait, I can only move as fast as everybody else can. Let me
Well,
back up.
you're investigating for traps. Being a little bit ahead is not necessarily a bad thing.
Yeah, generally the point man is going to be a little bit ahead.
Yeah.
Okay. And you guys can see any. Okay, so you guys can see the circle that he is providing, right?
Yeah.
Okay, how big is that circle? What, 15 feet?
I think it's 20 feet dark bright, 20 feet dim.
Okay, cool. That's what I was trying to figure out because I'm about to say because whatever the light that you're using is, I can't see it, so that's why I was like.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
So if you're looking for
All right,
stuff, you can
then,
make an investigate. Depending on what you're looking for. If you're looking for traps, that would be an investigation or perception.
I will do investigation. Significantly better though. That's I roll my dice and it lies. Oh, never mind. Aha.
Sorry, Mr. Pelgrin.
Okay. As you are advancing through the caverns, these tunnels seem to be sized for a creature no larger than a gnome, and are super thin. Points of it requiring you to even twist sideways to shimmy through. But overall, they seem to be well polished. Either some of it through actual working, some of it through just natural water passage and the like, erosion. You don't encounter anything that appears to be trap-like in nature. At least not initially. So you are reasonably certain that at least this first leg is safe. And I'm not sure how far your line of sight is. You can barely make out a fork, a bit ways down the passage.
Okay. Yeah, my line of sight, I can barely make out a fork.
Yeah.
It looks like there's going to be another split in the passageway.
Well, I always was told you go straight until you can't go no more.
Okay. Well, depending on how narrow this becomes, the person in the back is going to become the person in the front if we have to turn back around.
Are you saying you're too big?
All
I'm
of you
saying
are
this
these tunnels are mostly sized for people, about Knoll or dwarf size, so
dwarf
somewhere
size.
between no bigger than 5 feet. So all of you are having to, you have to squat. There are points where you guys are having to shimmy sideways for a minute. It's not tight enough that you have to be worried about getting stuck, but it is
Tight enough.
again, you have to move single file, and there's not a lot of maneuver room.
That's fair.
barely enough room to change our minds. Right. So.
No, there's some of you are having to squat more than others.
Okay. Well, there's going to be a fork in the road, so.
Curse as Ash's helmet hits something.
You're going to continue wearing your helmet under here.
I see better with it on than off.
Weird, but okay. Magic.
Magic,
I
yes.
need the ibuprofen like super bad.
I've got some she can't find it.
All right. I guess we just continue going.
Oh, okay, that was your hand. I thought that was your food for a second.
Hmm.
Where's the ibuprofen? It's a closet right here.
Free to move again.
All right.
I don't know who David's eating.
What? Oh, the pin?
Maybe roll perception.
Oh, yeah, he's uncomfortable in the tunnel, so he's trying to keep a straight face.
That's right. So long as you have light on.
Okay. Never mind. I'll reach this point, and there's another branch before we reach that branch.
Again, I vote. Hold on. We go straight.
Okay.
I can only move but so much because I can't see where the tunnel goes.
You should be able to.
Am I not emitting bright
Yeah,
light?
you see what's
Yeah.
You can see the tunnel.
But until David moved, I couldn't.
Oh, gotcha.
Finish your movement then.
Right here. I say we still go straight.
Mm-hmm. They keep going straight, so I'm gonna keep going straight.
Okay.
It's my movement, so.
Because I can't see unless you.
Yeah, that's fair. You can let your current roll stand, or we can roll again.
Since we're here where we are, do you want me to kind of shimmy past you?
Yeah. So do some acrobatic climb over your.
Yeah, there's enough space there that you got, guys might get a little tighter than Dylan may or may not be comfortable with, but
It's pink.
Yeah.
It's okay.
it's her fault for being so busty. But yeah, Brian, you can let your trap roll stand, or you can roll again.
I'm not going to be doing much better than that, so I'll stick with it.
Coming to the fork again. Tunnel seems to be opening up a little bit, at the, really the left side of the fork. You can also hear the sound of water coming from the left fork.
Go
Right
forward.
fork, still relatively thin. Again, partial erosion, partial shaping, nothing standing out too much.
Maybe there's tasty fish under here.
Yeah, hit toward the water. The sound of the what the fuck?
Oh no! My worst fear. It's attacking.
What's attacking?
I have no idea.
However, in the dark, or rather the gloom, since some of you have light, there is the sound of something wishing through the air. And Baron, does an 18 or 19 hit? Yoki, I know. That might hit. Does 21 hit?
Yeah, I must say anything above a 20, I believe, hits.
Okay, so let me confirm that I've updated your AC in my notepad here.
Must say, I believe so. Let me check my
Yeah,
sheet
take a
unless
look.
something changed.
Yeah, that hits.
Yeah, AC is still 20. Must say nothing changed. AC is still 20.
Okay, so Baron and Kyoki, you feel a stinging pain sensation like of something raking across your backs. Kyoki, you take 12. Baron, you got hit twice, so you take a total of 20.
I got hit 3 times, right?
No. If you look at the randomness, that's how many attacks were actually made.
Oh, okay.
But I just for the macro, I just had all the attacks there, and just in case somebody got attacked 3 times, I don't have to keep it in.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay.
Okay, so
12.
Kyoki got hit once, Baron got hit twice. It's a
Did we have a short rest, or
stinging
did
like
we?
something long and thin, kind of like a dagger or a rapier in sensation raking across your backs.
I blame Dylan's nails.
Did I say anything when it happened? Since I'm like facing Farron's back.
In the gloom, you saw. You're not entirely sure what you saw. It almost looks like. It's like a long arm, pale, arm that came down from the ceiling with like really long claws that like twisted at an odd angle, like slashed across his back before like retracting back up and pulling it, around the corners and the shadows.
Guys, I'm not saying this because I'm terrified.
Given your background, you've probably seen, while not looking like this, it's almost like a perverse, over-the-top version of some of like the contortionist type dance maneuvers you've seen entertainers at some of your father's parties do.
Mm.
But again, the limb itself is like really like from your perspective, unusually long and thin and almost emaciated, and the skin color is so pale and lack of sunlight, the seeming lack of exposure to sunlight has created a pallor that almost blends in with the stone.
Guys, I'm not saying this because I'm terrified. Like, I'm not. Just FYI, Titan. I'm not scared or anything. Just a concerned captain. There's something down here with us. And it looks... Is it safe to say, like, ghoul-like, because of the color and stuff?
It is very ghoul-esque coloring, but, again, size, this would be a big fucking ghoul if the size.
It looks...
Because the limb itself, based on what you saw for how far it had to go to reach Farron, the arm itself could be as much as 20 feet. It was a really long limb.
There's this really long limb thing, ghoul-like in color, that just scratched the back of Farron.
Yeah, I felt
and
that.
now he's bleeding. Just to make you guys aware.
Okay. Well, that hurt a little.
Oh, you got hurt too?
Yes.
Okay,
Part of the reason I'm bleeding.
I can't see from here that you're bleeding, but that's good to know. Stand behind me. I'll protect you. Somehow, some way.
I'm the only person who can see. So no.
I can put a light on you.
You literally just said you couldn't see that I was stabbed.
Well, yeah, because Farron's in front of me, and he's kind of, tall, and the tunnels are short, and I was kind of focused on his backside because I don't do well in dark, cramped spaces to begin with. Not that I'm afraid of the Underdark, mind you. I don't think there's anything to be afraid of in the Underdark.
This isn't the Underdark. Please
I'm
don't
just
say
pointing
that.
it out.
I'm afraid of the normal dark, not the Underdark. That's the normal dark, but on steroids.
Just because we're underground and it's dark does not make this the Underdark.
I know.
Well, Underdark with a little you.
I know this isn't the Underdark. I'm saying I'm not terrified of the Underdark. I just don't like small, cramped, damp spaces. Well, you're just being a baby.
Okay, fine. I'll remember that when we get hellishly assaulted if we go there.
What do you mean if? We are definitely going there. That's a lot of words to read.
I'm wondering if this will finally be of use.
You know the location of any celestial fiend or undead within 60 feet of you is not behind total cover.
The only thing that pings on your senses is Kyoki.
Damn.
I knew it!
You said what?
The only thing that pings on his divine sense is Kyoki.
I was hoping this thing was like maybe like a part of the wall and I'd be able to sense it.
And Kyoki is not a full ping, but he does have it's kind of like a muted ping.
Yeah.
I knew you were evil.
Oh, man, I'm not evil. I'll say. I'm not evil, just undead.
We'll keep an eye on that. But I really think we need to scurry along. Can we move
Keep an eye on
briskly?
that. I literally told you I was undead.
I mean, I still feel like we have a heartbeat, so it's okay. Can we briskly move through the halls now?
Sure. I'm all about running to my death for a second time.
10 minutes, okay.
That maybe if we briskly move through the halls, we won't be attacked a second time. Or maybe we can get to where the water is, there'll be a lot of open spaces, and we'll be fine.
I'm going to have my sword drawn.
Okay.
Using the...
And we're going straight, so...
Oh yeah, I'm gonna draw my sword as well. Or at least the hilt of my sword. I haven't decided what I'm gonna try.
Feel free to take your movement.
Using the knowledge and such of Ayun, I will gear shield Dill.
Even more HP buff for doing. Yeah.
Shouldn't you be protecting yourself and making sure you're safe? The captain is supposed to go down before the crew. I think that's how that
That's
goes.
not the way that goes.
Well, without your leadership,
absolutely not how that
whatever
goes.
would we do?
What? You just bring me back like a undead like Kiki.
You do not want to go through what I went through to come back. Otherwise, you'll never stop smiling. Mm-hmm.
I never stop smiling now.
That's bullshit. We both know it. You gonna let your roll continue to stand?
This time Dylan's gonna be very alert. Not that she is very alert to begin with.
Well, if you want to be alert, you may roll a perception instead of relying on your passive. Anybody else who's looking to be alert may roll perception instead of relying on passive. If you are free to... okay, you're making a new investigation? Okay. Tunnel obviously have widened up a little bit. They're still, it's still tight, but nowhere near as tight as it was. You are now hearing the sound of water coming from ahead of you and around the corner.
Ooh.
Again, continue, no sign of traps.
13. 16.
Oh,
I think we lost him.
that's what that sounded like. Yeah. Yep.
Need to take my hands anyway. Ugh. Just not having a doctor. It's great. Oh yeah, just to give you guys a heads up.
Mhm.
I took my last antidepressant on Friday.
So get more.
I can't. I don't have insurance.
I thought you said the new insurance you kicked in.
No, I said I need to get a job with insurance.
The current one doesn't have it.
Well, I haven't. I'm not working full time yet. They start you off as PRN,
Oh, okay.
and then they move you up to part time, and then they give you a full set, and then they bring you back in to talk about insurance.
And you don't have a PCP. You can have float you on samples for a minute.
Yeah, no, she won't do it. She barely knows me. She was the one that took over when my last doctor.
That's it. If they knew you for then until your insurance kicked in, floating you on samples is something they
they
do.
were at least giving me 3 months.
Yeah.
But she's like, I need to see you in the office. I'm like, I don't have insurance. Because I'm also out of my pay job. My anxiety. And my migraine medicine.
Man, the list keeps growing.
Well, we're getting old. We're on a lot of drugs.
And so I lost my migraine medicine probably like in January, and I just forgot about it. I've just been sleeping it off.
Everybody's hyper alert, hyper aware.
Yeah.
Then claws are coming in for Yoki, Dylan, and Ileana. I know 24 hits Dylan.
All of those hit Dylan.
Well, only one of them's coming at you.
Even with your
There was 3.
even with your recent +2 to your AC.
That brings me up +2 is 18.
Okay, so Yoki, 21.
Oh wait, but I can cast shield.
You can cast shield because you were aware this time.
Yeah, I will cast shield.
Does that negate it?
Because that gives me a +5, so that becomes a what's the hit? The 24?
Yeah, it's 24.
Okay, let's see. Oh, if there's an 18, no, if there's no blade casting shield, but I still get hit.
Okay.
It doesn't matter.
So that's 12 damage to Dylan. 13 damage to Kyoki.
It was like 25 to... No, I was hit 3 times?
Ileana would hit you once.
I was looking at Farron here.
No, Farron wasn't attacked. It was
like,
Ileana.
okay.
It was Ileana. Farron is 2, Ileana is 3.
Okay.
Oh, so that makes me 4?
Yeah.
Yay!
Right, you hit once.
No. I like that I'm 4.
It's based on your order here on my bar at the bottom of the screen.
I get what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Okay. As before, this time, based on who was hit,
Is there a way that I can grab the arm?
and say based on who was hit, everybody at this point sees it's like long emaciated limbs snaking around corner along the ceiling and coming down and or snaking along the floor and coming up depending on who they went after. It is pulling back, but it's not it's technically disengage. If you want to use your reaction to attempt an opportunity attack or a grapple, you can.
I will attempt. Hold on. Grapple is athletics?
Mm-hmm.
athletics is 0. I'm not even going to make. No, you know what? No. Dylan will make the attempt.
Yeah, but you never know.
She will make the attempt. A 3, 1, and 4.
For a total of
8.
Oh, you don't have any bonuses?
No,
You said you had a +0.
my athletics is a 0. My strength score is a 0. Okay.
I'd like to ready.
you go to grab, and it just kind of like you make your hand makes purchase, but the cold, clammy flesh, it is warm, so it's not like undead, but it is cold, as in like wet,
Right.
moist, like almost condensation-y. Slides right through your fingers. You do feel really dense muscle.
Mm.
And now that you're getting your hand around it, you're like grabbing, you can't, like, fingers can't touch. It is a big
arm. This
Not
thing
as
is
big,
huge.
not as big as the thing, not as like girthy as the arms of the creatures you fought upstairs, but
Mhm.
it's similar in terms of it does feel giant-esque.
Okay. I think this is a giant undead.
But like I said, it does. There is kind of, you do feel like you're not long, but you do kind of feel a pulse. You do feel weak body heat because again the cold, clammy skin is it's not as warm as like say you, but it is warmer than an undead.
I like
And
your,
again, there does seem to be a pulse.
Okay. It's alive though.
I like your idea
I
there.
feel a heartbeat.
I'd like to ready an action to
Brian exploded.
grapple the limb.
You can ready an action or just do the opportunity attack. It could be like if you want to hold your action or something else.
Well, if I ready the action, I figure that I can move as a part of that action as opposed to it being a reaction, which I would have to do if I either way.
Okay.
That's
And
what
I
I'm
would
saying.
like to give him an assist.
Okay. So Dylan is holding an action to assist. Farron is holding an action to attempt to grapple the limb.
When I see it, I'm phrasing it that way because I want to try to get it before
Okay.
it gets someone, but
Are you guys staying put, or are you moving deeper?
No, we're gonna move deeper. I guess. Oh, yeah, I'm
Yeah.
behind you. I'm sorry, I must have not moved. But I mean, I guess somebody has to move Kiki
I
first.
got it.
Wait, hurry up! Let's get out of this tunnel.
So I'm going to take your 30 feet. You shouldn't be on top of each other.
Oh, am I?
You're on top of David, yeah.
I didn't see. It was dark. There we go.
what are you touching? Whoops.
That's probably why he should use this computer that he has, or the laptop that he says he has.
Oh, we know he has it. We've seen him use it.
Mm.
But we also know every time he tries to use the laptop, he gets weird echoes and shit.
Mm.
Arshino-typing.
Coming around the corner, Baron. Since you are currently a sentient point man,
Yay! And I also have really good dark vision.
ahead of you, you see a pool of water shimmering in the light emitted by the fungi that grow along its edges, dominating a grotto. Heat from the water is, you can feel heat from the water warming, the chamber and wafting out somewhat into the hallway, staving off the chill from the previous chill from the tunnels that you had been traversing.
Is this a hot spring?
Only one way to find out.
You can't make any, from your current position, you cannot make anything more out.
Okay.
Are you going to let your previous alertness roll stand, or should I, or are you going to roll it?
I'm gonna roll again.
I'm gonna let my previous bonus roll stand since that's a fairly good roll.
This is 15 plus 3. I want to be alert. Damn it, stop attacking. So 3, so that's 8.
Well, Farron welcomes the potential upcoming distraction. He is gonna be walking at a pace to have Dylan be able to keep up with him.
Yeah, don't move yet.
Oh. Yoink. Ah.
Okay, that's 1 to Farron, 1 to Ash, and if Brian's back in the call, 1 to Cody.
23 damage.
This on Ash.
Okay. Am I clearly I wasn't able to see it when it first struck, but can I still make my grapple attempt?
Yes.
Okay.
Ah! We were prepared this time.
Oh wait. If Dylan's assisting me, I actually can roll that again.
Yes. Yeah. 22.
We got you, man.
Nice. Thank you. Thank you.
Okay, you have grappled the arm and are preventing it from falling back.
Yeah.
We got it! We got it!
However, it is also at that moment that you realize either this thing has ridiculously long reach, or there must be more than one, because they were also able to tag. They're able to tag people in the front and the back, which means, based on the layout of the tunnels, they're coming at you from 2 sides.
Okay.
But you have secured one arm.
Can we pull it to try to dislodge it from wherever its source is?
You can certainly try.
Dylan would want to help you, but
In this
knowing
case, I
her,
will make it a contest of just strength, not a.
Okay.
knowing her athleticism, she knows that she would just be a detriment versus a boon.
Okay, so in that case, I will just roll normally.
You tug, and you tug, but it is not budging.
Let's walk this arm down. Just walk it down.
Okay, can I move?
You may take a movement if you wish, but give me a second. That's fine. All right.
So I can move?
Mm-hmm.
Come on, you arm. Movement still. There we go.
As you are coming around the corner.
Oop, there we go. What the hell is that?
Give me a minute.
Hello?
Welcome back.
Okay, there we go. Ah, shit, what the hell?
You see one of those.
More
You got
giant?
attacked too, by the way.
I was marking it off.
Oh, okay.
Wait, fuck. Okay. God damn it. Is that another giant?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Is it a living one? Dead one?
You don't know.
Alright, well, about to make it dead.
Excuse me, Mr. Giant. Are you the one scaring the giants upstairs?
How are you asking?
I am asking verbally.
Okay, so you're just shouting at it in common. Yeah.
Well, yeah. I'm asking. Well, no, I'm speaking giant.
Oh, you actually speak giant?
I actually speak giant.
Oh,
On my feet.
Nice.
Oh,
you mean the pathetic losers upstairs?
no, that's not nice. I mean, not everybody could be the prize quarterback, like the prize knight in the party. Like, you gotta have some stragglers.
You know what I'm hearing? Where is their giant pride?
But I take it you guys have been terrorizing them upstairs.
We've been allowing them to live upstairs for tribute.
They did mention that there was people in the underground that were, like, mean to them.
Would you mind asking him if he's the one who was hitting us?
Oh, that's right. You weren't on the. It's clearly at least one of the creatures that was hitting you, because David, grabbed its arm when it was pulling back after hitting him, and he followed the arm back to this creature. But given the distance at which they've been hitting you, there's clearly more than one somewhere.
So,
How many of them are you? Like, 5?
How many of them are you?
yes, she's speaking giant.
Are you?
How many of you are there?
Like, is there 5 of you?
Enough that the group of you will be a nice snack.
She's not fluent in giant.
She picked it up on the summer out of boredom.
I'm gonna look over at Farron. It was like, I don't know what he's saying. He was like, I don't know what he's saying, but it sounds like. I was like, look over at Farron. I was like, I don't know exactly what he's saying, but all I'm hearing in my head is, kill me, please.
They're a bit of bullies. They bullied the giants upstairs. That's why that other one cried so bad.
Well, you know what we do.
Bullied, put in place.
But you know what we do with bullies? We kill them.
I wouldn't say we should kill them. I feel like there's like a book somewhere that we should be following, like the Geneva Convention or something, in regards to. Because technically, should we even be getting involved in this? Like,
I'm fairly certain they killed Geneva, so let's go ahead and.
maybe I feel like I need to contact a lawyer. Is it just me that feels like we should probably,
as the quartermaster, it is my job to make sure that our resources do not get wasted, and seeing as how the crew is a resource, we need to kill these people.
Oh, Mr. Giant, sir, I would greatly appreciate it if you stand down so we don't have to resort to violence.
There's initiative. This initiative is done.
I rolled initiative because you were saying you wanted to kill it. You're not in combat yet. I'm just, using my time effectively.
I mean, he's a thin giant. That means he's weaker. All right, cool. Let's kill him.
Maybe the giants upstairs and the giants downstairs, I can mediate some form of compromise.
Anything that lives underground can't be trusted.
Kiki, I have to at least try this to solve this diplomatically.
Well, you can.
Oh, yes,
You can ask them why they're needing tribute. If it's just supplies, it'd be something we could provide.
Yes. Why is it that you need tribute?
Because we are better than them?
No.
Is Ash staying,
No.
is Ash staying back or what?
No. Mr. Giant, sir.
Is Ash going to be lingering in the hallway?
No, I haven't moved him yet.
Okay.
Mr. Giant, sir, if we could please come to
I was taking a second to eat while you guys were
say
talking.
anything so that you don't have to attack my crew and we don't have to attack. I would like to solve this as peacefully without the shed of violence, especially after what I just did a couple of minutes ago.
You want peace?
No, I don't like the way you're saying that.
If you want peace, then have your menfolk leave all your shinies and leave the lady folk, and you would have peace.
David recommends a persuasion roll.
I will try to make one. Hold on, let me put that. That was 13, so that becomes. Okay, and then that's supposed to be 15. I rolled a 13 plus 2. So it's supposed to be 15, 15.
Oh, that's your initiative.
Yeah, 1515. But I
You-
typed it in wrong apparently.
That's fine.
And then
You said-
persuasion.
You said you want them to live, right?
Yeah, hold on. So
Yeah,
that's 5.
yeah, she's rolling
that's
persuasion.
10, 12, 18. 18 for persuasion.
Again, we let you pass for all the men shinies and your lady folk.
Well, see, the thing is, I'm not really a lady.
You have all the appropriate lady points. We count.
Are you sure about that? Like, are you looking close enough? Okay.
He is looking very close. Yeah.
So they want to compromise. However, it's,
Okay. What's their compromise?
I'm not going to tell you what the compromise is.
So
I
it's a
just
bad
know-
compromise.
No. Listen.
He's going through a tunnel. You hear like the crackling.
Listen. Their compromise is just not something that I believe we can adhere to. So are you, Mr. Giant Sir, sure you don't want to stand down peacefully? I did some really horrible things just a couple of minutes ago, and I don't want to have to do any more bad things. Like, I'm a little scarred from that. So if we could just, I mean, we're gonna go back, and you're not gonna let us go, are you?
What's his body language giving off? Tristan.
Make me an insight.
Let's see.
up to you.
I'm gonna say
Sure,
technically
no
with
bad
charade,
habit.
No,
with charade master just says I kind of can.
Well, no, I understand what Trade Master does. Insight will tell me how much detail I'm giving you.
Okay, cool.
I was like, I can give you a very basic with Charade Master, but if you want like details, I need an yeah.
Better than I thought. Okay.
Well, you're getting a lot of different things. There's definitely an air of superiority.
Mm-hmm.
There's an annoyance at the fact that he has two people dangling off his arm, and he got caught. Obviously, he got caught.
Okay.
There's also a slight edge of uncomfortableness, but that you can tell that uncomfortableness is not from you guys so much as being in this room.
Mm-hmm.
And there's also a air of you can tell he's definitely leering at the lady folk. But you're having a hard time differentiating because this leer is multi-layered. Like there's the normal leer, but at the same time there's also a kind of a way a foodie might leer at a really well prepared plate.
So he's hungry and thirsty. Gotcha.
Yeah,
Right.
that's a very good way of putting it. Yeah,
Okay.
And plus,
you get the feeling that he wants to play with his food.
I'm too small for you.
That's the best part.
Oh God.
You gotta.
So yeah, he definitely
I'm about to say,
Kiki, do me this
Kyoko's
one
gonna be like-
solid. Do me this one. Just make
Kiki,
it.
do her solid.
Just make it
Make it-
swift. Just
Make it swift.
make it
Yeah.
swift.
I'm about to say, I will do my best to be faster with him than he would try to be with you.
Oh, don't ever say that. don't like ever say that
If
to
I'm about to
me
say,
or
is it-
anybody again.
If you're doing
It's
it
a matter
fast, you're
of-
doing it wrong.
Oh, this is okay. Do you know
Also,
what? I tried to be nice about this, Mr. Giant, and
So
now
did I.
okay. All right. Well,
You chose some death.
Kyoko's gonna be like, he was like, don't worry. I'm pretty sure he won't splatter like the other ones.
Wait, you splattered the ones upstairs. You didn't tell me you were a comedian.
Oh well.
Do you want their parts? Because we have them dangling right here.
Oh, no, they're not fun to me as parts.
They didn't splatter. Just
Oh
kinda
yeah,
went
sorry. They
into a mist of
explode.
red blood.
They're
That would have
they're
been
more,
funny to see, but disappointing in the aftermath because then I can't toy with them anymore.
they're
You
more
could
like
be
they're more
toying
like
with people anyway.
smears. I'll say they're more like smears, less splatters, more smears.
Even better.
Outlines of what's left of their body against the wall. They said they were hungry, so we murdered them, and then we came down here, and now.
How that exactly happened, but okay.
Sorry, I glossed over a couple of points. They said they were hungry. They said they wanted to eat us, and then they exploded.
I mean, one exploded. This was completely by accident, but I mean, okay.
Sorry. One of them accidentally exploded. We brutally murdered the rest of them.
You really don't know how to play with your food.
Well, you know, we're
Oh,
civilized
well, technically,
adults.
no, because we don't eat people. Because we're civilized. We just murder you for fun, like proper civilized people.
I'm not. Can we just go ahead, Mr. Giant, and attack us? Okay, I don't even know what to say to that.
Okay, well, since you guys have clearly chosen combat, have people updated their initiatives?
Yes.
Okay,
This man
I don't
chose
think
combat.
Ileana's has been. That's fine.
Yeah, that's right. It's a 22 now.
Okay,
That was a 20.
she was at the top before, so nothing. Okay,
Yeah.
I'll say,
so
last I
everybody's
checked,
good.
I'll say, last I checked,
sort.
Yes.
he chose combat.
No, he chose lunch. You guys are choosing to fight back.
Oh god. Open.
All right, Ileana's up, top of the round. Ileana,
Okay.
you are definitely aware of what's on you. You're also aware there has been a marked drop in temperature behind you.
Okay.
You're not sensing any extra movement behind you, but just got a lot colder behind you. And there's the breeze kicked up.
Let's just have one option. Okay.
Evil means I can be a total asshole. Today's Giants is rated M for maturity.
How about something on the people scale? Huh. I was looking at control water, but that apparently doesn't have anything to do with the people.
In the water right now.
Nope.
I'm trying to figure out when the hell it got so windy.
Going for the less.
Blessing plus. It's being cast at level 2. So I can encompass. So she can encompass everyone.
Okay, so everyone is blessed. They get a D4 to attacks and saving throws.
So, I maneuver my whole body just to get one.
Okay. I believe that's it for Ileana.
quick question.
Mhm.
If I do an item action, I can still make my 2 actions? My 2 attack actions or no?
As long as you're not going into like a bag of holding or something,
Okay.
then it should count as an item or action, if I'm not mistaken.
If you're doing what?
You were talking about just like getting an item from a regular bag.
Yeah, if you're just pulling an item, as long as you're not going to bag hold, just like pulling it out of your off your belt or something,
Yeah.
then it's a free.
Okay. Awesome.
Keep in mind the ore circle that I believe. Can everyone see that? Is that set to everyone to see?
I'm looking at my sheet. I can't remember my. Is that the bonus action? There we go. Yep. Fuck. Can't do it.
Is everything in your brow folder?
No. I have my helped out, but it's a bonus action to activate it.
Okay.
Which is we're gonna do that.
Hello?
Still here.
Okay.
Just Dylan's figuring out what you're doing, and I'm coding up some. I'm coding up my turn while I wait for you guys.
I'm proud of our captain. She did her best to try to save his life. He's a good person.
Wow, is that the wind? Holy shit.
I need to get up and close my window, but I realize now that I'm not gonna be able to close it.
Like an arm strength thing?
Yeah, my shoulder's killing me right now.
Talk about the window in your room.
It's open.
It's just a pull.
Yeah, it's just a pull down. Let me see, I need to rip my blinds off the wall with how windy it is.
Okay. Emergent circumstances. Ash cannot get through there. Action to dash. Bonus action to this. Let's see. But at that point, that is the extent of his abilities.
Man, that takes some strength to really push down.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, that brings us to Kyoki.
Okay.
Because look at that. I don't need to do that.
Let's try our hands at this.
Okay. Bringing your pew beams up. That definitely beats his AC. The 26 beats it by 10 if that matters for your Eldritch Blast.
I don't believe the plus 10 counts towards magic. So pew pew pew.
Oh,
Of course.
And I will.
Your bolts hit. They, seems to rock him a little bit with the kinetic energy, but that's about it.
Okay.
You got anything else?
I just dropped my sword on the map as if.
Okay. Dylan.
I couldn't remember. It was a bonus action.
How big was that thing you did before?
The explodey thing.
Yeah, how big was that? Because this guy's pretty large.
What explodey thing?
Yeah, the thing you did before, how large was that?
Why do you want to know about the explodey thingy?
Oh, this guy's a lot. This guy's large and looks really hardy. Maybe it'll just knock him around a bit.
I don't know if I'm ready for that.
Fair.
I'm still a little. I will of course use meta magic to protect all of us.
Cloak of Stars is an ability, not an item.
Is it? I thought. Hold on. Then I'm confusing it with something. No, it is. It says, as an action, you wrap yourself in a starry cloak. So
Yes, but it's not an item. You are manifesting a cloak.
I am manifesting a cloak. Okay. Well then. This changes things. Hold on. Okay. In which case then, I think we will turn that into that. Get rid of that. I can't do that because it's a bonus action. So I have to give up. Alright, we'll drop that for now. So you have to hit Farron to hit me. I'm okay with that.
Unfortunately, still grabbing onto his arm.
Yeah. Well, then I mean he might not try and shake you off. You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
He might try and shake you off.
Oh, grabbing his arm.
Ah. That's 15 plus 5 is 20. Fireball. And then, of course, meta magic to make sure that none of us get hurt.
Let's see.
10. I'm down to 10. I think the DC is
18.
18. So, second pick. The 7.
The room is momentarily filled with fire, and Dylan, takes one arm away from the wrapping to do her gestures and just chucks the fireball.
Yeah.
Everybody's okay, right?
Giant uses his other arm to try and block some of the... But again, it's an explosion, so...
So long as the rest of you guys are okay.
I just hope this cavern's good.
I mean, it's rock and it's fire. Oh, you know what? It's a good thing it wasn't sulfur. We would have been singing a whole completely different tune.
Alright.
Oh, I forgot to add my D4, but that's bad.
Oh, you didn't attack.
Oh, well, there we go.
Okay, the giant takes its arm that is currently being gripped, twisting it around backwards
Yeah.
to dig its claws into Farron's back,
Yeah.
while at the same time curling it inward and up, bringing Dylan into bite range.
Oh, God.
Its other arm swinging wide in an effort to rake across Ash and Ileana.
I think he's gonna try to taste you.
No biting! No biting!
At the same time as that is occurring, the spring roils and bubbles in response to your fireball as several forms come charging out of it,
What?
seemingly angered.
Here, I was hoping you'd be able to relax after this.
Would you really want to relax in some random water in a darkened tunnel? Underground?
There are underground hot springs, and it would be a nice distraction from being in the tunnel.
I don't think this is one of the ones we should sit and kind of dally in.
4 serpentine-esque water forms leap out of the water towards Farron and Kyoki.
I like that. That looks nice.
So
I wouldn't want to be hit by it, but it looks nice.
Well
With
done.
the steam rolling off their forms from the fireballs.
Well, that's not good. That's not good at all.
Well, you know what? My stepmother did say I was a bull in a china house, so I guess this only proves her right.
Okay, that's a miss on Ash.
Ileana's not
Dylan is up to
hit.
an 18 currently.
Yes.
Okay, so that is in theory a hit on Dylan.
Oh, it bites me? He
Yeah.
bites me?
He rolled an 18.
Oh, okay. Well, no. I will then use shield.
Okay.
16
So as he's
is-
bringing you up, his jaw is coming down to sink into your shoulder. You bring your hand up and block his face with your with your glyph.
Like, nope, I'm not into that. I am a taken woman.
I believe the 20
Really?
hits Kyoki.
All right, then I will use my. Let's say. Then I'm going to go ahead and.
So that's 18 plus.
Where is it? So what do I say? Is that 20 and 16 or 20 or 16?
20 and. It made 2
Okay.
attacks. The 16, I know misses. The 20, I'm unsure of.
Okay. Yeah, the 20 hits. I will. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that'll hit.
And I think it's both 16s. I think 16's miss Farron.
It's like
And
whipping around.
response to-
Yeah.
So, unless Kyoki does something, you get the only-
no, in response, I'll say in response to that, I will just hellish rebuke them.
Okay, I need you take 30 damage, and I need a 17 normal, 13 necrotic, and I need a constant.
So minus 30. Jesus Christ. Okay. I'm
I'm
almost
not
dead.
resistant to necrotic, and I'm not remembering.
Nope. Not resistant to anything.
And we'll need a concept.
That I can do. Terribly, but I can do it. 6,
And I believe the
2,
dex save versus hellish rebuke, so I can roll that one. That is a
17.
okay. Now you can roll your
Master.
hellish.
Right.
And now you see why I said both don't split the party, and which route you pick determines, things.
Right. 12 damage.
But hey, I wasn't trying to split the party in this game anyway.
I didn't say you were.
The other game, I'm very confident if we split the party, we'd be good. So long as we don't have to face a super fallen feature.
At our level, everything's a super fallen creature. Alright, so that's it for your turn. Aaron.
Okay. First off,
Haste is touch, right?
Yes.
okay. I was just making a
Can I touch their minds?
hit.
No.
Want to haste their mind. First off, a wisdom save due
Well, it's not through
to
haste. I mean, we know you can't touch their minds. But
Okay, that's fair.
due to some that's getting a little too close to one of his phobias, but 28 definitely makes that.
Ooh, you know what we need to get at some point? We need to get spell holders. I know there's probably like something that lets me cast a spell in it, so that like I could like a capsule from Dragon Ball Z. You guys can
yeah, you want either
Yeah.
a Pearl of Power or
was
a
it
Ring
Ring-
of Spell Storage.
Yeah,
Yeah. We should probably look into
Both of those
getting.
require attunement, though, so you can't just stockpile them.
Well,
unfortunately.
no. So what I do is before I go to bed, I attune to each one and add the spell to it.
No, I mean the person using it has to be attuned.
Yeah, but then I hand it to them to attune to
But
it.
that requires them to unattune from some of their stuff. You're also thinking of these things called spell scrolls.
Anybody can use spell scrolls, right?
I have been allowing that, yes.
Okay, so I'll just write the spell haste on the scroll for everyone, and that way everybody can have haste.
But what you're thinking of is be an artificer,
Uh-huh.
because artificers have the ability to put spells inside items for anybody to use.
Okay, see?
But you have to take levels in artificer.
Well, I don't want to take the levels, but I'm sure we can find somebody who does. Did
Then-
nobody in the party
then
take
they-
Artificer?
Ash did, but he's not that kind of artificer.
Oh, okay, well, that's fair.
And even then, I would let him put his spells in. He couldn't do it for you.
Oh, well, that's fair. Well, I just need to requisition an Artificer.
That's like, because you need to be a high-level artificer to do that. That's like level 12 or 13 artificer.
Oh.
Ash has 5 levels.
I'll put a bolo out, and I'm like, hey, I'm looking.
So you need a high-level wizard, high-level artificer.
But
You're
okay,
looking for a lot of high-level spellcasters.
for the teleportation thing, does it have to be a wizard?
Anybody who knows teleport.
Okay, so maybe
Wizard is just the most common.
we widen our search.
Artificer can't get to have that level of spell.
Okay, well that's.
Artificer only goes up to 5, teleport is 7.
Oh well then.
No, teleportation circle is what you're doing. Artificer can't get to. I'll have to see if teleportation circles on their spell list, but you'd be looking at basically a max level artificer. for
Okay.
that. Okay, those definitely hit.
Well, yeah. Let's open our search. It doesn't have to be a wizard.
14, 15. Well, I think you were looking for a spellcaster that moved teleportation circle and was willing
Yeah.
to deal with your shit, but that's still, again, a high level.
And now for my actual
15,
second attempt.
20, 21. Oh, you also have him grappled, so 22.
Nothing for that. Okay.
34. That's, your attacks kind of magical at this point? Yeah.
They should. Let me double check.
That's what it is.
Key infused strike. Yeah.
You are wailing on him, and while you can feel your divine energy giving you, what would normally be enough penetrative power to get through a something, of sufficient strength. The actual muscle density seems to be resisting you.
Oh,
Like his body, the flexible, contortionist prowess of his form also seems to be absorbing a portion of the energy from your strength.
fun. In that case, I'll use a bonus action to, hang from his arm with one of my arms for a moment in order to drink a potion.
Okay.
Listen that from.
You could just borrow some of mine.
I didn't think it worked that way.
One day it's gonna work that way. Yes, see. One day.
I'm hearing is I need to make Sierra a subclass. That's what they do. It allows them to share with me.
Okay. Anything else?
That's when I do this, Doctor.
It's like a reflex, though. I go to drink water. I use my left hand to hold the cup to bring it to my mouth.
At least I got stunt points, but I dropped in initiative.
Oh, we really.
Not that much,
You
actually.
did, but you didn't. Your number went down, but you didn't move.
That'll be it for me. And I will want to refoot.
Okay. Anybody who was refooting, you do so now.
Alright, now we'll use my stuff points, because I have them now. And what can I use them for? Because initiative stuff points are less useful.
I don't know if I'd say that, but each their own.
Okay, I go a bit slower. However,
You also didn't move. The order has not changed.
I will be using evasive action to get 2 AC against the first attack.
Okay. The top of the round is still Ileana.
Right.
She's back there. Hmm. No one's housekeeping.
Pretty hurt.
Generally, you can move through an allied text
It counts
as
difficult terrain.
difficult terrain.
And since you are not trying to do it through the tunnel, I will allow it. If you were trying to move around in the tunnel, it would, there might be a check involved. But since you're just moving into the open cavern, I will.
Okay.
Oh, hello there. Coughs up a little blood.
Well, you don't look like you're doing too well.
I don't take getting hit that well. Kind of hurts a little. I'm not as durable as the rest of you.
I like that. I like that. It's like, look, yeah, for a person who can't see. Thank you, Titan.
Oh, she's invisible now?
No, she's not invisible.
Who's invisible?
Nobody. She's slapping the healing in you.
It's like, patch the wound.
Alright, so that's 14 plus 9, so 23 hit points back. Yay! I can take another hit.
Okay.
Thank you very much. I will do my best.
And we'll spend a key to dodge.
Ah, okay.
Just a punch. He's now behind the giant. And he's going to start swinging away.
I believe flank is in effect.
It is.
Does it count as flanking if I'm like near its mouth?
As long as you are on either side of it and a threat to it.
Okay.
You can still fight it while hanging near its mouth, so you're still a threat.
I need to remove you from that predicament.
No. I'm fine here.
Okay, I forgot to change that up, so he's still rolling.
I haven't put you in a bit, so I'm telling you now.
Thanks. 5, things like that. 17. It's...
Where is it? There we go.
Okay. As usual, Ash is sharing huge chunks out of it.
The water snakes or the giant?
The giant. If anything, it tends to seem a little bit more sadistic than normal. It's less about precision and more about inflicting pain this time.
Ooh. Maybe
It was the thing about the women folk.
And you notice that it's not frosted like when he's using Hoarfrost, but there seems to be a layer of condensation forming on the weapon.
Cool. See, now I'm not going to touch it.
Okay, that brings us to Kip.
Okay. I'm going to do the Yondu whistle. The sword goes flying over here. Yay, flanking. As I am going to use escalating combo while my other sword is going to start swinging at him.
All of those hit. The 25 beats by 10 or more.
All right. Now, I believe, since this is actually melee
I don't know if it
attack,
applies to Shinzo, but Shinzo also beat it by 10 or more.
I'll say, that does actually apply to him. Of course, the 27 doesn't get stun points, but all right. So,
19, 27, 37.
that first 6 becomes an 11. And the 16 becomes, I'm about to say the 16 becomes a 17.
Okay, one of the pair of snakes in that group is looking super rough.
Okay.
Like serpents.
No, I don't care.
Water slippery things.
Cool. I would like to use, I'm about to say, all right, which case,
Water type Pokemon were weak to electric type, right?
Pokemon,
Yeah.
yes. That's how it worked out with D&D, though.
Quickly, cast lightning.
Okay, cool. I would like to, I'm about to say, let's see, I would like to use my stunt point for the 25 to use split spell.
But you didn't cast a spell.
Escalating combo is a spell.
Oh, it is? Okay. Well then. That sounds like a duelist thing. All right.
Escalating.
You do what?
Split spell lets me attack. Let's see. If the spell affects only one target, you can have it affect two, so long as the second target is within the spell's range and no more than 10 feet from the original target. There is no additional MP cost. Well, it's a cantrip anyway, so it doesn't matter.
So the first, the
targets-
magic bludgeoning damage goes to the second, to the other pair. Got it.
It says targets test against the spell separately. So I don't know if
that
that
means
means
AC,
roll.
which you would be.
Okay.
So I just apply that. Okay, so that'd be 11, 18, 24, 32 damage to the other one.
Okay.
There we go. Not as rough as the first, but still a good chunk of damage.
Okay. Yeah, that'll be good.
Dylan.
Dylan?
Please, no more fireballs. We don't want any more snakes.
I don't think they came with the fire.
I mean, they did come up at right after the fireball, and they did look pissed. So
But maybe they were coming up for air.
made of water, but that's possible. I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm just saying, in terms of timing, you threw the fireball, and then these things shot up out of the water.
Yeah. Like Dylan
No,
knows
I'm not
it's
gonna
probably her, but she's like, maybe not. Like maybe.
Denial.
I'm not gonna lie. I like the idea of water creatures coming up for air.
I mean dolphins.
Yeah, or creatures. They're
Bonus
just
action. Gonna cast my echo.
Okay.
I guess next to Ash.
Well, you have control of your echo. You can
Yeah.
throw that yourself.
I definitely know this attack.
You got a D4.
That was with the D4.
Oh. Well, this is also a D5e. My AC can be balls. Actually, my AC is almost guaranteed to be balls.
9 plus.
I remind you, the last guys had an AC of like 12.
7, which is 16. Okay. No. Sorry. Was I trying to send something? Maybe that's what it was.
That's 56. Yeah, he's restrained from the wow.
17.
So it should be grapple. I shouldn't be able to have it be restrained.
That's what I just said, yes.
Yeah. Well, you said restraint is different from the grapple.
Oh.
Because they're two different conditions.
13. 14.
Okay, so grappling does not.
So what I do is I cast my echo, and then I Where is it? Now I can't find it. Hold on. It's in here somewhere. Where the hell are you? Huzzah. Alright, here we go. This is my 2 hits. And then.
Don't you have extra attack? Oh,
Yeah.
okay, so whenever you take the attack action, you make 1 additional attack from the end. Okay, that's.
Echo did better.
All 3 of those do hit.
Oh, wow. Okay. Top. Where is it? Okay. didn't do well on damage, but
I was about to say, you did.
that's okay. I'm annoying.
It's 15. It's not terrible given that Dex is, you're using a Dex weapon and Dex isn't your high, but it hurts.
Huzzah!
Okay. Seeing the surrounding and everything.
But
It's going to blue screen my computer.
I'm glad it's not just me.
Takes a moment to, thankfully rebooting is quick, but disable my macros. Yes, we do. You think Chrome didn't shut down correctly? I hadn't noticed.
I have it, Chrome.
Well, I reopened Chrome and I got the pop-up. Chrome didn't shut down correctly. Would you like to restore your tabs? It's like, yes!
Like, duh.
Don't tell me I didn't shut down correctly. I was there.
Hmm.
Also, you should know Sierra's network. Stop trying to connect to my VPN. Because that's just going to make everything worse. Okay. Really?
you see, it's doing a dramatic pause, so it'll then like swallow you, bash me against the wall. Actually, there's something.
You wanted to put your echo there as opposed to the other hex you were talking about, just confirming? You actually have the echo in the square you want it to be, because when you were talking about it, you wanted it sounded like you're putting it in the square below hash, not above it.
Yeah. I put them. Because on the way the map looked, I felt like that would be.
Okay, I was like I said, just confirming.
My echoes have no feelings, right? They don't feel anything.
I mean, you can sense stuff through them, so in theory they have senses.
But like, they don't feel anything. Like
They don't have their own emotions. Or
Okay,
anything,
that's double checking because then I would have to rethink of
It's a slightly more useful of the Last Jedi trick.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
It's not another person.
Okay, good. I just wanted to make sure that I haven't been abusing my echo.
No, it is a spirit that you can summon and control. It doesn't. It's not like a familiar where it's another person, another creature. It's just there.
Good.
Now you can have it fake doing that to convince people, but I mean it's still clearly a spirit.
Yeah.
But... You want to stop hatching dragons and actually show me the goddamn thing? Or am I going to have to refresh it? Counter ruin pacing.
Brought to you by.
Windows. There. Down, down. Oops. Come on.
Mom, what are we doing for dinner? I told you leftovers. You said you were gonna cook rice. I said if you want rice or ramen, and you're like, I don't care which one. I'm not really that hungry. I said, okay, well then just make yourself a macaroni. You did? Yes. Has Titan eaten? Let's check his bowl. What about it?
Remind me, David, do you have the ability to grapple creatures larger than you?
I don't have any special thing that makes it.
Or grapple has a size restriction.
There. I think if it's larger than large, then I can't do it.
Okay.
Dinner time?
So items grapple gun.
Is it dinner?
And then actually does, so there has to break pretty fast. It's in the combat universe too. Just trying to-
Oh, right.
Why is everything suddenly being super sluggish?
Target of your grapple must be no more than one size larger than you.
Okay, so while you're holding onto his arm, he is not instant grappled because he is way bigger than one size can.
Okay, I take it that
One
means
size fits all.
I take it that means that I should not be getting my
Your damage bonus.
my damage bonus. Okay. So your computer's still doing the
Again,
same?
I'm trying to reopen my stuff so I can actually, roll again, and everything's being super slow. Hey, become responsive.
Okay. In which case, on my turn, I probably should try to climb on it then rather than grapple it.
Daddy.
Damn, you would think nobody's fed you all day.
Right?
Yes. He had twice. And he had ice cream. With a tongue.
Roll 20 in its entirety. Awesome. Don't know what's going on. It's driving me nuts. And reboot again.
It blue crashed again?
No, it didn't crash again, just froze.
No.
Fifth time's the charm.
Don't mind, it gets me more time not to be bitten by a giant.
I tried to just like bite you in the midsection, just like T-Rex.
Well, this seems promising. As soon as I say something, it starts choking. Yep.
Mm-hmm. Maybe what my laptop has is contagious.
Well, if it is, then it's somehow transmitting it over the Wi-Fi, because that's the only contact I've had with your machine. No, it was probably AVG, because I just got a pop going, we just updated your AVG.
Oh.
Which means you probably defaulted some of your settings.
It probably means I randomly decided my update is more important than whatever you were doing. Well, I wait for the map to finish loading. Maybe I can at least take my turn. Nope, apparently I can't click in the text box until the map loads. I've got my lighting layer, but sometime tonight, folks.
Is everybody else's internet working?
Well, it's not the internet; it's the computer. Everything is sluggish.
Yeah, my internet's not like yours. It's stable.
Uh-huh. Well, mine's is stable. Mine's is stable. The problem is that it's in Alexander's room and it's right underneath his desk, and he's always kicking the power cord out of the wall.
Still not stable.
So yeah, that
Internet's
technically is creating a stability issue, and one that's easily solved by just putting a piece of plywood or something in the way. You just need to nail something to the back of his desk so that there's a barrier.
Well, his desk is one of those wall unit type things.
You should be able to put something in there.
Yeah, I must say I'd have to put a box around it or something like that. Put a box around it or something like that in order to keep him from accessing it. There.
Looks like a hit on Dylan. Not sure on Farron. I know it's a miss on Kyoki.
Last round, did I cast shield?
You decided not to because it wouldn't have done it.
I will spend 2 key just to have those miss. The Constitution saves make me.
Oh, that's right. Ileana is at disadvantage because she took the dodge.
Yeah.
Oh wait, it wouldn't have mattered anyway because.
So give me a minute. I will re-roll for Ileana.
I would cast shield.
Okay, so yeah, 18 is the official attack versus her.
Okay. Ileana is not hit.
Dylan is not hit. She cast shield.
Okay, Dylan has cast shield.
Does he try to bite me again?
Yeah, he's trying to.
It didn't work the first time. Stop doing it again. Try something different.
Like consent.
And now it's slow.
Not sure where I am. Maybe I should just kick him.
Come on, open up. There we go. It's then going to take its movement. 18 to not hit now.
Correct.
I don't know why I thought Ash's initiative said 20,000.
He's just that fast.
Okay, Dylan and Farron, are you continuing to hang on?
Yes.
Yes.
I need athletics rolls from you then, as it's running towards the other side of the room.
I can't use acrobatics to
Not for hanging on.
include my legs and stuff. You know, because gymnasts
That's
pay
not
for
much
the No, my headphones. Those I do care about. Like from the bars on the trapeze and stuff. That's acrobatics, isn't it? Right?
Is this some bitch running?
Here's me.
It's not acrobatics.
I'm Chrome. I'm using Firefox now because Firefox is actually running.
17.
Okay. 24 seconds. Okay, so you are both able to hang on as it's going into the tunnels again.
Should I move myself to be adjacent to it?
Give me a second. I got you. It's not a problem yet, but you can tell with how it is having to fold and twist itself, kind of like the garage to get it through into the tunnel. That while you're not a problem yet because the arm is behind it, once it actually gets into the tunnel proper, if you do not let go, you will probably be getting crushed between it and the stone.
That's good to know. But it's just us, right?
It is just the two of you.
Yeah.
Okay.
It is in the process of folding itself up.
That might change what I was going to do.
Okay, here. Force your way through.
Okay. I'd like to spend a hero point for an extra action.
Assuming your party's okay with that.
I'm fine with it.
You good for that, Jer? Oh, more towards Sierra. You good for me spending a hero point? Okay, I'm going to move from this very ineffectual grapple to climbing onto the creature, which is
You got
a
chokehold them? Stone Cold Steve Austin.
which is resisted by a acrobatics check.
Yes, to make academics.
Yep. Contested by the target's acrobatics check.
Yeah, we can roll a 9.
Okay, I am now on top of him.
Okay. Still at risk of being crushed, but you will have successfully.
Cool. Okay. I will be using my new positioning to try to, like, I don't know, like punch the back of his neck since it's like huge, and there it's trying to stagger it. I'm not using an ability to actually stagger it, but just hitting places, and I'm like, fall down.
All right, you are free to Make your touch
Okay.
attack.
You got this.
Okay. I see what looks like a 17 and a 21, which in theory both hit.
Okay, for the first one.
Again, the attacks do not seem to be as effective as you would expect, since his muscle is absorbing some of the kinetic energy.
Okay, I am adding in some level 2 smites here.
Okay. So, another 23 points.
Yep. Does Radiant seem to have any?
It's no more or less effective than a normal radiant attack.
Okay. I technically have 1 stunt point. I'd like to skirmish him 1 away from the direction he's heading towards.
Okay.
Okay, that'll be it for me, though I would like to attempt a refoot.
Okay.
Oh my god. Plus 2 AC to first attack. Okay. My initiative just
Sure, why
isn't
not?
initiativing. Damn.
Might as well try another initiative, see if I can get some stun points. Just gradually going down. Oh shit, but I got 5 stun points. So the lower my initiative, the more stun points I get. That's what I'm noticing.
Dylan, do you have any magic that could knock this guy to his knees?
Unfortunately. I was hoping it would come to this.
I mean, either that or maybe some magic to make me bigger so I can actually grapple him.
That's what she said. Unfortunately, I don't have true polymorphs. I cannot make you bigger.
You don't have the enlarge reduce spell?
It doesn't explode. Of course, she doesn't have it.
Hey, I
Tristan.
got some things that don't explode.
Ileana.
Would Charm Monster work?
Tristan, I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
Or is it
For swift action under initiative stunts, it says convert a single bonus action into a free action for this turn. What does that mean?
It means that something that would normally be a bonus action you can do for free.
Okay. Does that mean that I lose my bonus action?
No, it just means that if it would be a bonus action, it doesn't count towards your bonus action.
Gotcha. Awesome. Sweet. Okay then.
Should we trying to, I guess, wax on, wax off the water, trying to make it go away with some unarmed strikes? It's like, if I break apart the water, it'll just be a puddle again, right?
And those both definitely hit. So that's a total of 17 bludgeoning.
So, would Charm Monsters stop it? Would it work?
Well, I mean, it would charm it, since Shard Monster basically, can work on like almost anything. So it would make him regard you as a friend. So through that, you might be able to work something out to make him stop. But
Maybe this one has pushback. Let's see. This one's not so bad, right? we sure we don't just want to let it run away? I mean, maybe it's
No.
What if it's going to get some friends?
Well, what if it's running away like the other giant upstairs?
Does it look afraid to you?
It looks hurt. And hurt's almost like the same thing, right? No?
Well, at the very least, can you get out of his grasp?
I'm sorry, Mr. Giant. You've done this to yourself. I tried to be reasonable.
I'd like you to be a part of a feast, not a feast.
Maybe we should have one. After all this is over. I feel like we can use a break. I'm thinking maybe like a beach party somewhere.
Okay, Ash is going to run up, put some glyphs, and attach to the ground, put a 20-foot radius of glyphs, cover the ground. He's then going to bring his arm up to fire his whipcord at Dylan, saying that she's about to get crushed. If Dylan would like to use her reaction, she can be pulled out of the creature's reach.
Yes, but can I use it on my turn?
Not how that works.
Oh, because the spell I was about to use, I have to be there.
Yeah.
But my goal was to cast the spell and then move.
Do you have a range of touch? Well, you can refuse the spell. It's just
Okay, not yet. Not yet.
okay. His mana is still wasted, but
I'm sorry. I'll give you some of my own.
Dylan.
Okay.
I think you're about to cast. I think you're going to get into king territory.
No king territory.
Oh.
Okay, that's 20. So that's fine.
I just can't help but think of the entire thing of, is this disturbing you? Joke's on you, that's my shit.
I want to use this to push him back from entering the thing.
Oh, shit.
First, order.
Yeah, he did.
Each creature you choose within 30 feet, so that would probably be just about everybody.
No. Okay.
How about you doing the safety?
Safety. Safety first,
I mean,
guys.
That would affect the water creatures too, unless you're safetying them.
No.
What are
Constitution saving throw.
What are the odds it would happen again?
10d6 and
Hopefully not. I mean, it was close.
close don't mean shit.
Mm.
Okay.
To be fair, we did warn him about splattering.
He doesn't splatter, though. He's a sturdy giant, remember? He considers himself superior in every way. Right?
So let's see how the monk. Let's see how the monk handles lightning necrotic or lightning radiant.
Well, I'm safety.
Okay, he is
so-
still up in terms of HP, but he's looking hella rough.
And he's prone now, right?
He is prone.
Okay.
Oof.
Oh.
That brings us to Kyoki.
But also in case he gets up, I'm going to move from in front of him.
He will get an attack of opportunity.
I'm not leaving I'm just getting.
You're just getting off of.
Yeah.
You're staying within his reach. You're just letting go.
Yeah, I'm letting
Okay.
go. I'm letting go. So that I don't get crushed going into the wall.
Yeah.
But wait, I'm not done. I am going to. As I'm getting down, I'm going to action surge, so I can cast another spell, and give haste to Farron.
The coffee!
I'm not casting another destructive spell. I'm giving a boon.
Okay.
So
Kyoki.
Okay. Kyoki's gonna yell out. He's like, "Is he trying to escape?"
no, he's taking a nap.
Ah, good, perfect.
I think I got
I was
him.
about to say. I'll say. Oh, I'll say.
Fair enough, I think.
I'll say. Are you sure you've got him? He's not going to get up, is he?
He looks pretty bad off. I think a good old rabbit punch might do it.
Okay. I think this is. I'll say. He's like, Captain. I think this is a good time for you to ask him if he wants to surrender.
Oh, Mr. Giant, sir, do you concede that your food is superior to you? Concede, and I will tell my men to back off and let you live.
I can see that I was unprepared for this particular fight.
Oh, that.
I mean, no. Maybe he's just saying that, yeah.
Well, I don't understand giants, so.
It sounds like he's agreeing? Question mark? Does that mean you surrender?
Foodies never surrender.
I'm not going to surrender to Littlefoots.
So that was a maybe. He I mean.
Okay, well, I'm going to continue with my murder over here.
It was a question.
Well, technically, it's not murder because they're not alive. They're war, I believe. So, oh, well. Questions for later.
Can you refrigerate those?
What? Yeah.
We see them in the freezer section, so I presume they were supposed to be refrigerated.
Just until somebody buys them. Can't eat them cold and frozen because then you can't eat them.
Well, yeah, I mean, you're supposed to store them cold.
They don't ever last long enough. I have to worry about them going bad.
Okay.
Taking out the room temperature. It's like a homemade PB&J salad.
All of those hit, and anything 24 or above beats them by 10.
Oh, shit. Okay, hold on. So, I'm just going to do this the easy way.
How much are those? How much are those?
An extra 15 damage total.
16,
Got them from Walmart, I think, for like
58,
$7.
70.
Fit in a box.
Oh, that's pretty good. Okay.
I'm afraid. They won't make it past me.
Okay, you have dispersed one of the waters.
Like, what do you mean? Like,
There
one
are
of the
four
group
water,
is
there are
dead?
four
Or?
water serpents around you. You have dispersed one of the four.
Okay, cool. In which case, I'm going to do. All right. What would be the smart thing to do? Cool. I'm going to go ahead and use cast Magic Shield. And because they hurt like a bitch when they hit people.
You have your bonus? Oh, because they're ready.
I'll say no, 26. I have 5 stunt points.
Oh,
from
okay.
first one. Yeah, Magic Shield. Yeah, so that's 3 of my 5 stunt points. And fuck it, might as well just throw use the last 2 for mighty spell.
Okay.
So 1d6 extra damage. Good. All right. And since I'm about to say, and since I have, I'm about to say, and since I get to use that as a free action, use my free action to dodge on top of that. That's it.
Okay. Your turn.
Cantrips are ridiculous.
Yeah, I see it.
Hmm?
The my the chrome over there crashed.
Hmm.
Uh,
Hmm.
okay. This one is going. Big guy here is going to disengage inch thanks to his stunts. There. The arms are going after Yuki and Eliana.
I'm on top of it and it hasn't dislodged me, so.
And I know I have to roll twice for Kyoki. He has a disadvantage, so and with Magic Shield, I think the 20 misses you, Kyoki.
Sorry. Technically, yeah. Both of them. Must say, is that 23 and 21?
That's gonna, no, it's the first, you dodge, so I rolled a disadvantage. So it's whichever pair is lowest.
Yeah. It misses.
Okay, so it missed you. I'm not sure if it hit Ileana or not.
The 22 hit.
Okay,
Rolled a 16 con.
then you're good.
Do I take. Does
You
it
still
really
have the damage, you just don't get
okay.
the extra effect.
Where do they get advantage from?
Flanking.
They don't get that because of my thing.
They still missed.
Oh, that too, yeah. I was like, wait. I was like, have they been rolling advantage or something?
No, not the whole time.
Okay. Like, these sons of bitches. Ah, shit.
As I had advantage
Now
the
the
first
only-
round for surprise, but after that, it was
God damn it. Now the only way to make this work is to do the conga line of death. Why can you poison water?
Wouldn't that be fire? To evaporate
I
it,
mean,
wouldn't
like-
that be poison?
I mean, if I stab it with a poison sword, does water, does water get poisoned? Questions for later.
That brings us to Baron.
Okay, I should still be.
Which, I did not have you roll to hang on. Under the circumstances, you can hang on without a roll, but you will be taking damage.
Okay.
I can.
I expected the damage.
Call it. I'm gonna call it strength save to hang on while being slammed and crushed and all that.
House is actually dragging you.
Well, he dove into the tunnel and David decided to hang on. So, and because
That's
and because the thing's having to contort like the Grudge to get through there, David's basically kind of getting caught between its body and the wall and not great.
So much for being prone.
He got up. Rome doesn't prevent you from getting up.
Yeah, it just takes like what?
Half move.
Yeah, well, half move. There you go.
He had to dash.
Okay. 21 strength save.
Okay. So you will hang on.
Oh, sorry, 20. Because 14 plus 6 is 20. I can math. Okay.
Ileana, do you have any way of getting away from me?
Yeah, but wouldn't you want the help?
I do, but I also don't want you getting attacked.
Huh?
I pay you too much money to die.
Okay.
It's okay if I die. I don't know what it feels like. And I'm saying plus after what he just finished saying, I'm not exactly certain I want, any of you to actually suffer any
Are you looking
harm.
for the setback and stuff like that?
Yeah.
Oh, I have a macro for that. I just want to click on it.
That's a lot.
Well,
I'm trying to find the chart.
again, I had the chart macroed, so I can just click on it. If you're looking at the chart, what?
Well, I was trying to use the number to. Okay, no, that number is coming up in multiple sources. Okay.
Okay. I don't know what the difference is. I don't know what you're doing, so.
Okay, that is 62 damage from, getting compacted.
Heal. Are you calling that bludgeoning?
I'm going to call that blood. And you are considered going to call it restrained.
The-
Even not be right.
Okay.
I'm looking. One second.
Okay, because I may request a small rebuttal.
I'm double checking my conditions. That's it. 'Cause, with you being pinned between it and the wall.
Well, yes, but with the climb on top of your creature, I still have my movement, so in theory, I could shift to say its shoulder versus its back.
Well, it doesn't have a shoulder and the back. It is literally taking up the entire space because of how it's having to compress.
Well, I get that, but there is still two open areas that physically exist.
No, not with the way it's folded. It is going full origami man to having to get through here.
No, I understand that, but a tunnel exists, therefore there is air existing at 2 points. It has to be progressing forward through air, yes?
The only open spaces are ahead of it or behind it.
Exactly.
But you do not have room to get ahead of it or behind it.
Okay.
Because it is taking up that much space in the tunnel. That's it. If you let go, you will get dragged into a position behind it. But right now you are, because you are holding onto its arm and then you climbed onto its back, you said, you are wedged between it and the roof.
Yeah, which is why I figured as I was being crushed, I imagined that I could allow myself to slip along its side, because again, I'm not grappling it. Being on top of it says I can still move along the creature.
On your turn, you can attempt to move along the creature, but currently there's too much friction to prevent you from sliding.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure that you understood this wasn't exactly a arm lock grapple that I was doing.
Well, yeah, I understand that.
Okay.
That's why I say it's no. This has to do with the amount of non-existent space you're dealing with, not because
Gotcha.
and what you were doing when it went in.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna call it restrained.
Okay, I believe that means...
Or effectively restrained.
I believe that
So
means,
speed is 0, attacks are at advantage, and you are disadvantaged on dex.
Okay.
Which is, I probably should have called that a dex save for the wall, but okay.
Okay, so, so attacks are at disadvantage?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Cool.
Which is a little redundant because it took the dodge, disengage and dash, yeah. So.
Okay, in that case... Am I still retaining the benefits of the climbing on top of a larger creature? Because that gives me advantage.
Under these circumstances, no.
Okay. In which case, I will I'll be attempting non-lethal. I guess it should be 1-inch punches given the issues. I am also doing Cold Shot to try to eke out a bit of extra damage. Is it still factoring in the minus?
It is. It's noting it's a -4. Okay, so 17 minus 4 is 13.
That's not. That's. Okay.
If I'm reading that correctly?
Yeah. Oh, am I misremembering my... Okay. Okay, I see what it's doing. So -4. Yeah, with what the... Okay, yeah.
Okay, you are not able to get a good angle to deliver damage.
Okay. Thanks to Vex, my next unarm attack has advantage, which would cancel out. So, second strike. Ah, shit.
Again, you just can't get a good angle because you're not even. It's not even really a 1-inch punch because even a 1-inch punch requires a little bit of cocking. You're kind of trying to do a Futai no Kiwami. That's about as much movement as you got here.
Okay. Okay, I will stop the cold shot then, just to get some hit. Okay. thanks to the haste. Hasted strike. That should be 7. Would a divine smite prevent me from knocking out?
Is it still a melee attack? So no.
Okay.
Okay, so
In that case,
17 plus 1. So that's 18. It does hit. What level of divine smite? It doesn't matter. They roll the same thing.
I generally go for 2. Speaking of 2, I have 2 sub points. Okay. I would like to use the 2 set points to Futena Kiwami at prone.
Okay. Under the circumstances, I'm gonna say can't. It kind of already technically sort of is prone, so I'm not gonna. Prone's not valid. You can't really be prone when you're having to, into the.
I guess I'll Mighty Blow it. Mighty D6.
Okay. It is kind of hard to tell under the circumstances, but you think it was a good, based on the amount of force you felt you imparted, you think it should be pretty rough. But obviously, under the circumstances, it's really hard to tell.
Okay. Guys, can I use another hero point?
Go for it.
Sure.
You are determined.
Eh. Okay. Okay, we will see how this goes. I think I need I think you need one of those you know where you go into the hot tub just to have your muscles relax.
Hmm?
You know where you go into the hot tub just to have the heat relax your muscles. Think Farron needs that.
Yeah.
Something like that.
But I did say let's have a little mini vacation.
Yeah.
We deserved it.
That does hit. It does go limb.
That's it for my turn.
But now you are trapped, and the air is getting thick.
That's okay. That's okay.
Alright, that brings us to top of the round. If anybody's rebooting, now would be the time.
Refoot. Maybe I'll actually get a real boys initiative. It
Sure,
keeps
why
getting
not?
lower. How does it keep getting lower?
I mean, I'm kind of with you. I keep going worse as well. Oh, never mind. Guess you're just on your own. No stunt points, but making it work.
What's your here?
I'm gonna kind of look over and be like, where did Farron go?
My Constitution modifier is 5. I am as hardy as a human can be. That being said, no, don't have that. So never mind.
Oh, yeah. If everybody's. Oh, no, okay.
Oh, does she not have...
All right. Yeah.
Ah, there it is. Oh, do you not have what it... Okay, well, I mean, I know what options there are, so it's fine. Eliana will use a key point to disengage as a bonus action, but not before patting out some more of his wounds.
Oh, shit. Okay. So the 10 healing plus 18 healing, so plus 28 healing. Okay. 1 point away from full.
She's doing her job.
Ready for her?
Yep.
Okay. Dylan is now at the save.
As he makes a mighty leap across the pond to stab the water snake. I don't know, I don't know if he has that much jump. Of course, you know, he has back, he has a jetpack or something on his back, probably.
Oh, you're not gonna get behind them for the conga line of death.
That's what you're. What was that, bro?
So you're not gonna get behind them for the conga line of death.
Doesn't have enough movement.
Oh.
I'm Baba the Fett. Something, something, my jet.
Still, all of those hits. He takes out one of the pair in this, one of the ones in this pair. You two. Yuki.
Get him, Ray.
Be there too close. So, all right. So Yoki is going to crack his knuckles. He's like, I normally don't do this, but for you guys, we make an exception.
Can I actually punch?
Going to throw away the sword that I'm currently holding
What?
as it starts floating.
Oh.
And all three of us are going to start attacking. Yoki is going to use escalating combo, and I'm going to use one of my duelist points to let each of my swords attack once.
Escalating annihilation.
Okay, all of those do hit, but you don't get the damage, the bonus damage. Okay, so it's 30. 41, 30, 32.
So do I take the 114 or the 411? Maybe we'll take the 411.
What's the 411?
We'll take the 18 with 4 stunt points over the 18 with 1 stunt point.
And which numbers are going to which creature?
The escalating combo, and I'll say if he's coming up to help that, then the escalating combo, and I'll say escalating combo and Shinso are going to this.
Okay, and you're not.
And
you're not
Ashisoku Jizo is going to the one that you're also fighting.
What's going to the other one?
Ashisoki Jizo is going. Yeah, and I'll say Jizo is going to the one that you're fighting.
Okay. Jizo's attack does not appear to be as effective as you would expect it to be.
Okay. Well, at least I know poison doesn't work. All right.
Dylan.
It's water. Can you poison it? Well, I guess you can.
I mean, you can taint water. I didn't know if you actually hurt it with it. Or did you just make it poison water?
Farron! Holler back if you hear me!
It is super muffled, but with your passive perception, you can't hear her.
1 second. I need to make a wisdom saving throw. Where's my saves button? There's my saves button.
Wait, that's our surgeon. You know how difficult that's going to be to get back? We got to go save him.
It sounds like you're in pain.
Yes.
Do we have a surgeon for the surgeon?
Don't worry. I'm a doctor. At least in the stories I read. It shouldn't be hard, right? You know, you just randomly cut on people.
Is that maniacal chuckling? I can't tell.
I'm not maniacally chuckling. But the person that controls me is.
Oh.
Should I go through? What's that? I'm going to move some into the hole.
Right.
Come on, move. Come on, move.
Is she stuck in a wall?
Yeah, I'm stuck. There we go. Thank you. Huzzah, 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 huzzah. Follow the light. Oh, he's already dead.
Also, technically, you're not. It's more dim light than bright light because again, now you're here. Coming around the corner, the entire space is just taken up with contorted body mass. You can't even see Farron. You can just kind of see a very faint glow coming out from around the edges of this creature.
I will cast Fireball to try and loosen the body. But
I will tell you because you would know this.
Uh-huh.
1, Fireball's definitely going to do damage. 2, all Fireball might do is push it a little bit down the hallway.
Okay, alright. Well, then that's fine. We'll scratch that. I
say, you know enough about Fireball, I think I can safely tell you that.
So I'll throw Fireball here.
Where here?
I'm picking on the map.
I mean,
I'm not seeing a pin.
if I'm not mistaken, you could always just not cast it.
Oh, you're all the way back there. Okay.
Yeah, as I move.
Okay.
I toss it to get rid of that.
Okay, you're fireballing the other group. Okay.
Yeah. Of course, using careful spell to protect the party.
Oh, mark off your meta magic.
And then I'm like, let me come over here. Trying to figure out how to get Farron out.
I crunched against the wall.
Maybe if I move the arm or something.
Well,
it's like a mass of flesh.
It's like it balled itself up like a piece of paper and shoved itself. You can try to. And this would probably be a strength check to be trying to pull the body out of the way to try and find.
I'll try. Might need one of the man folks to.
That does not. You can't get your hands in enough of his face to get a grip.
He's so. Oh wait, I forgot my D4. I get that a D4, right?
This is a skill roll, so no.
Oh. If only. I rolled a 4 on that one. That still wouldn't have got me anything. That just got me an 11. But yeah. I can't seem to get him to move. I don't know why you stayed on his back. You should have just let go like any normal person would. I let go. Oh, is it because I didn't order you to let go? Oh, Farron, I can't order you around.
That is for you.
Yeah. I will, of course, yell back to the party, verbally and mentally, that Farron is stuck.
What do you mean stuck?
Exactly what it sounds like. He held on to the giant, and the giant wedged himself in the hole, and now he's stuck.
That is 2 whips.
Oh, what?
I feel like as a scholar, he should have had the knowledge that that would happen.
He did not. Or maybe he thought he was faster than the giant, but, was not. But I am not strong enough to unwedge him.
Oh, I'm not either.
Okay, so double whip on Kidoki. Farron, your chest is beat because you are being crushed between the wall and didn't have a chance to get a breath. You are operating off the air in your lungs right now.
Yep, I am familiar with these rules, and oh my god, this doesn't feel good.
It does not feel good. It's not a problem yet, but you have enough experience to know you will be starting to get lightheaded and have problems soon. And obviously, you are still stuck. So, depending on what you're trying to do, there's a strong chance you will be at disadvantage.
Well, I mean, David is familiar with oxygen deprivation. It's not fun.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you, bonuses. Okay. Okay. Trying to gain control of himself a bit more given his current situation. Would it be athletics to like try to pull myself out, or would it be a different?
Athletics or acrobatics, definitely a disadvantage.
Oh, I already got that.
Because you're going to be having to contort and shimmy. And there's a good chance that you will risk damage depending on how well you roll.
Okay.
If not, I do have another option.
Okay, I am going to put that in the category of you can either you feel that while you can move, this will be considered a partial success. You can move, but you will be taking damage.
Okay, I'm fine with that.
And I will let you have 5 feet of movement for that.
Yeah.
I have an option. I can
Yes.
take my cute little owl bear.
It's 27 damage from scraping your shoulders and shit against the wall.
Turn my cute little owl bear into a cockroach.
That'll take 10 minutes.
And then, it's going to take 10 minutes.
You have to effectively recast the spell.
Oh, damn.
Let me double check Find Familiar, because you can't ritual cast it.
No. No ritual casting.
Oh, I'm sorry, casting time is 1 hour, so it would take an hour to...
Never mind. That didn't work.
Now, if you got polymorph, you could turn it into a cockroach.
I do have polymorph, but I don't want to be a cockroach.
No, you could cast it on the owlbear and turn it into a cockroach via polymorph.
Well, my thing was because I can cast through my familiar was to put polymorph on it to transfer it to David. To get David out
That
of
plan would still work, but you would be having to cast polymorph twice. Because you would first have to polymorph the familiar, send the familiar in, and then you cast through the familiar.
Okay.
But polymorph is a concentration, so as soon as you do that, the familiar will turn back to normal and probably get crushed to death.
I do have a question. You said I can move 5 feet. Are like the tips of my fingers like out of the
You
mask?
would not
or
have been able to
something?
turn around, so you're just kind of like shimmying backwards. And
Gotcha.
Given how much of this thing there is, the light has gotten brighter, but it's not like your feet are sticking out. So,
Yes, I can't see anything
Yeah.
on him. Okay.
Because
So-
what you were trying to do is get far enough back that somebody can actually help you.
Okay. I don't want to do this to my owlbear, but I can't have you crushed. Sacrifice
Well, you did see the light get a little bit brighter, so you can tell he was able to.
to move.
And due to your mind powers, you can talk to him.
Okay. Are you still breathing?
For now, I'd I could use a hand.
Landy. Okay, I guess we'll have to figure it out.
Yeah, this is actually a little triggering for him.
Don't worry. You can talk to Kiki about your problems.
Top of the round. Anybody refooting?
Sure. I don't think I could roll lower. Yeah, I rolled higher.
Didn't change your position, but you did roll out. If nobody else is refooting, that brings us to Ilyana. There's one water snake still technically up.
She was asked to basically stay away. Can she... If she, like, touches the water, can she, like, try to use her, her connection with the water to maybe, like, try to perceive if there's any more of these water creatures within the pond?
She can make a perception check, yeah, or investigation.
Would either one be more appropriate?
Yeah. Investigation would have a lower DC.
Okay. Oof. Okay, I guess I go with perception then.
Oof. That's pretty good.
Oh, yeah.
$26. Okay. You don't sense any more creatures in the water in the in the main sense. She does sense a something at the bottom, half buried. The shape feels kind of like an axe. And she can, given her, elemental nature and all that, she can also tell that the water is impure,
Okay.
sick, tainted, not right.
I think I think there's some bad stuff in this water. Like you might not want to drink it, but I don't. I'm not feeling any current in here for any of these things that have been messing with you. But there might be some and she's like thinking as if to remember like the nautical term salvage down here.
So what I'm hearing is we're gonna have to go for a
If by deep dive you mean 20 feet.
Hey.
Oh, for a swimming pool, that's pretty deep.
Yeah.
For an ocean, not so much.
She can also feel that the pool seems to be being generated by several cracks that are bubbling up from the under, the bottom.
Okay. That will be it for her.
All right, Ash.
Let's see.
Beat this thing to death.
Under the circumstances.
I have no problem if you just wail on this thing to death.
Yep, that's dead. So he fails at the second strike.
Okay. Yoki will hold out both of his sleeves as the swords go flying underneath, flying into his oversized sleeves and just disappear. Like, all right, and there we go. Good job, team. Team. Captain.
Most of them were down the tunnel.
Hey, I told you Farron was stuck. I let the party know that Farron is
She
stuck.
Yeah. Ash, do you have a car jack?
You mean a steam jack?
First of all, what's a car? Second, well, let me see if he has a thing.
Crowbar.
I mean, he's got a crowbar.
You have a magical wedge?
There's a magic item for you. Freaking car jack. Heavy lifter. No. Because if I say steam jack, there are things called steam jack, so that term doesn't work.
That's it. Got a crowbar. Got a fishing set. Got a hammer.
My crowbar's at the top of the hole.
Guy's horse up top.
Oh, I've been forgetting to give myself extra HP at the end of it.
Hurry up.
Yeah, nothing that would really be helpful in this particular circumstance. Or any more helpful. Like, the crowbar might be helpful for prying open the gap, but it wouldn't get him out in the first place.
Don't worry, if somebody can get me to get hands on him, we got this.
That said, you still got to get to him, so if you want to take your movement, because given that David is playing by the suffocation rules, I still have to be in combat time.
Yep.
Even though you're technically not taking combat actions. But that means movement does matter.
I find this exciting. I feel like there's an actual peril here.
Right. Yoki is fairly certain there's nothing that he can do.
Dylan is certain that there's something that she can do. R.I.P.
Okay. Now, if I was in this situation, there's plenty I could do. But
Well, you see, stuff like Missy Step still needs LOS, so...
yeah, can't turn your neck around and look back.
No, he can't. If you look back, he would. He's literally wedged up in there. There's no space. He can't see behind him.
I see skin and rock.
Yeah, so you just see more of the giant's skin.
Okay.
Well,
then,
It's like he's basically having to do the worm just to slide back.
oh, okay. Well then.
And if I'm this pressed, I'm not sure if I could actually cast it with anything that has somatic components.
I might allow a roll, but it would, I'm not, but it'd definitely be hard.
Yeah.
Don't worry, I got it.
Okay. Not much I can do except for cheer you on, and maybe if skirmish worked, I'd just stab you in the foot and move you back 5 feet.
Well, at the moment, you can't move feet. That's the problem.
Well, I mean, I just send my swords down there to stab him in the foot.
Well, I mean, that's what I mean. The swords can't get in there right now.
Oh, so wait, is that timing to where he can even?
Yeah.
Well, he got thinner than a sword. Jesus Christ.
Well, no, your swords have guards and shit on them is the problem.
And there's also the flesh that is molded around me, pressing up against the walls.
Yeah, again, the creature, in order to contort enough to fit, it's like Ragman, it's like he is taking up all the available space, and the creature is taking up all the available space.
So he just turned into Plastic Man. He's just goo right now going through the... Oh, ew. Throw a fireball in there. You gotta kill him.
I've already knocked the thing out.
I'd say the creature is unconscious, which is part of David's problem, because now it's technically providing more resistance as dead weight.
I mean, you know,
When it was still moving, he had a chance to let go and just get shot out.
hey, I consider it worth it. Hopefully it'll help Jill and knowing that there wasn't another death that happened.
I'm not saying you did anything wrong. I'm just trying to make sure O'Brien understands the situation.
Yeah, I'm not yeah.
But if Yoki doesn't think he can do anything, I will advance the turn to Dylan.
All right.
Yeah, I'm just nothing. Yeah, I'm just gonna work with Ileana to figure out how to get what's in the bottom of
And
the
let my
ocean.
baby know I love you. Mama needs you to go in there and be a big damn hero. Okay? So,
I.e. time to die.
I was hoping I'd make it through a campaign without killing off one of my animals, but you know.
Well, with a familiar, you're not actually killing it. Its physical form poofs, but it's still.
Yeah, no, it still feels like it's losing one of its.
I mean, well, considering we're in telepathic connection, what you might be able to do is
No.
given the situation, could she lend assistance by pulling at the edge?
I tried pulling.
If she's able to succeed at pulling at the edge to open it, then she will have provided enough of an opening that when you start trying to back up, I will count her as providing advantage. But at the moment, she still has to get that opening created.
I remember I rolled a
That's the inherent
7.
issue. Okay.
I'm not athletic, and it's a 0. It's a 0.
So no armor meshes.
Yeah. No. I would lose in a heartbeat. Now, unless I cheated, like, I dipped my shirt off or something, then I feel like I'd stand the chance of, or if I get to use my legs, because that's acrobatics, right? Like,
Again, it depends on what you're doing. Leg strength is also a thing.
Yeah, so I will polymorph the owlbear into a cockroach, and then send it in there to Farron.
I will need the cockroach to make an acrobatics check. Given the cockroach's stats, that's going to be 3d6 plus 1.
3d6 plus 1.
Mama,
Uh-huh. Oop,
it's called hug. That's what the command for both his paws are.
that's 9. It's 11. That's a 12.
It is trying, but it has not been able to penetrate yet.
It's coming. You just keep trying to wiggle your way.
Has he had one of his dental treats yet?
Can the owlbear / owlbear cockroach dash?
It took its action to make the attempt.
Oh, okay. I got you.
I just gave him one.
All right. If you touch the thingamajiggy, I can hopefully just keep wiggling. All right.
Okay. Lungs are starting to burn a little bit.
Keep wiggling.
Okay, so there's. Okay.
Okay. If you want, I will count that as another partial.
Cool. Yeah.
That's another 15 points of damage. The light is, pretty bright. His feet are not exposed yet but you're under the impression that it's maybe a couple inches separating you. So if you could get a good grip on the body and pull down, you could probably make contact.
But what about my cockroach?
Your cockroach, if it can make the DC, could also very quickly make contact.
Okay.
As he has clearly made progress. If he does good, he might be able to expose his feet next turn, or you could if you do good, you could expose his feet on your turn.
Okay.
It's like he is that close. Again, if you can get the body mass down, he is within touching range.
All right. Awesome.
Just the body mass is still, because as he scoots back, the fat rolls around as it were. So it's
Okay, I got you.
That brings us to Ileana.
So,
If people don't mind, I figure I will end the session with resolving this.
so what's going on over here?
He stopped because he decided to hold on when he should have let go. But That's neither here nor there. Lessons were learned today, and we will just have to put Farron through some vigorous training. You hear that, Farron?
Do you want me to put this in the fridge? Wow.
Yeah, if you open it, yeah. You only put it in once it's open.
Good night, Mom.
Good night. Love you.
Love you too. See you in the morning.
Okay. Could Ileana use Bastion instead of making a defense? Could a portion of the earth be jutted out to help relieve the pressure of Origami Man? Or do you want me to post the description?
No, I remember Bastion. You're making an earth wall.
Yeah, it's like a small earth wall. There's like kind of like along the wall to press out.
Yeah. Given the situation, this is probably more of a mold-shaped earth problem, because all Bastion would be doing is altering where the pressure points are, but the actual amount of space being taken up would still be the same.
Okay.
So you would want either I think it's mold earth cantrip or the shape earth spell. I think those are.
Yeah, those aren't prepped. Can't do that. Okay. Can she go up with her staff and be like trying to?
She can, if you want to try and use her staff as a crowbar, she can make a strength check at advantage. Not. You can feel it giving. There's a gap forming. If the cockroach tries to go through this gap, it will have advantage on its roll, because it is probably big enough for the cockroach to get through, but it's not big enough for a person to get through.
Okay, on my go.
On your go. That's a give me a free.
Yes, thank you.
Close enough to help. Kyoki, you're still staring at the pool. You can see the axe at the bottom.
Okay. Then I will go ahead and what can I do about that? You said the water's poison, so that means we can't even like touch it or get in it, or
I believe Ileana phrased it as it probably would not be good to drink.
okay. So it's not like we can't swim it, we just can't like don't drink it. Okay. Cool.
At least that was her interpretation.
Okay. Which case I will try to. I will activate. I will activate.
I can't drink.
I'll say I will go ahead and I will swim to the bottom
I don't know when it
and
happened.
see what I can do.
Okay.
Okay.
I can breathe underwater.
You do not have swim speed, correct?
I do because I have gift of the deep. So, I now can breathe underwater and a bunch of other shit.
Okay. So you can take your movement to get down there. Bringing the axe is going to require a strength check. How much swim speed do you have?
Same as my land speed.
Which is?
Let me see, 40.
Okay. So you would be able to go down, pull up the axe, and get your head above water, but not have enough movement necessarily to get out. Okay.
Okay.
Because it's 20 feet deep pool, so it costs 20 down, 20 up.
Okay. Right. So I have enough to go check it out and whatnot. So that's the important thing.
As they swimming down to the bottom, seems to be it's like half buried in muck and mud, so you're reasonably certain it's not going to put up too much of a fight, but it will require a little bit of effort to loosen it.
Okay. Then I will go ahead and do that.
Okay, so I will need a strength check.
Oh, goody.
Okay, it doesn't seem like it'd be too hard, too bad, but it's going to require, like I said, a little bit of effort.
Fucking hell. One thing I hate, effort. All right, let's see. I can't remember. Does less still apply to this?
No, this is a skill check.
Yeah. Okay. Actually, no. I think I actually invested into strength. Yes, I did. Not bad.
Okay. 15 is, well, it's not a saving throw, but, still, 15 is more than enough to get it loose.
Yeah. Sorry. Wait a second. You said not a save. So just
a strength check.
Oh, that's it. So what would that be? Just
click click your strength score.
Oh fuck yeah! Then that's significantly less than hold up. Oh, that's exactly what it would have been without my modifier.
Okay, with the 10, if it does put up some effort, you do have to plant your feet on the ground a little bit and tug, but it does still pop free.
Okay.
And then you're able to swing back up to the surface, but you're still in the water. Do it.
All right.
Cockroach can attempt again. He does have advantage if he's going through
It
the
was
hole.
a 14.
Okay.
And since my cockroach is gone, I also want to assist Ileana.
How are you going to assist?
By helping pull on her stick.
Okay, so you're trying to help her make the hole bigger.
Yeah, yeah.
So again, strength. The stick will give you advantage.
Alright, so that was an 11. Yeah, it was an 11. I rolled 31s just now, so. So we'll go with the 11.
It is not enough to make a meaningful difference. However, because you are trying to get a cockroach through there, it is enough that the cockroach is 14. It will bring the DC down enough the 14 will succeed.
Okay, awesome.
So now the cockroach is wedged in there. It's not going to be moving very well. But on its next turn, it can, get into position to make contact.
Okay, awesome.
Because it is going to be moving very slowly, but we know they can do that. So.
It's coming! That's what she said.
Okay. You are 2 turns of air remaining, Baron.
Probably have that vein burning sensation at the moment.
Okay,
Ooh,
17 is not enough.
Can I use... we use how many hero points so far?
2, I
You
thought.
use 2, you have 2 left.
Okay.
Do you have a card? I can loan you one of my cards if you want to re-roll.
Cards on your turn. You get cards on your turn.
Actually, I do have...
But you do have 2 hero points still.
Right, and I do have cards.
Believe in the heart of the cards.
Card for the reroll.
Okay. And 19.
I believe before you mentioned that was partial. I don't know if the situation's changed.
You had a 19 I had 19 be partial last time. Okay, so yes, you will take a little bit of damage, but you can get back enough to make contact with the cockroach.
Okay.
You can take 26 points of damage if you choose. Obviously, you could have taken part.
Yeah.
Please tell me you're still standing.
Oh yeah, I'm still standing.
Okay, good.
He's bloodied, I think, but he's still up.
Dylan would have been down.
I am. Oh, come on. Yeah, this one I am blooded.
Okay. Ileana's turn. If she wishes to keep the gap she's created open, I will need another strength check.
Okay.
With Dylan's help, she can roll with advantage.
Yeah.
Okay. You have prevented the gap from closing.
Okay.
Okay, unless somebody's going to give him directions, Ash is on standby. Kyoki,
Ash, be ready to perform CPR.
his helmet just kind of cocks. Like, really? Kyoki, I need a con save from you from the water, and then you are able to get out of it.
Okay. Save. So.
Then I need to use the wash, so don't put anything in there.
I was getting my stuff out.
Okay, I'm just letting you know in case you threw in another load.
I watched your thing, but it's got like hair and stuff.
Oh.
Still,
That's okay. Dry, I'll take care of it.
That's what dryer sheets are for.
we don't have to edge you.
That's right, the dry, so we'll take care of it.
Yeah, just need that con save.
Yeah. Right. Save. Oof.
Okay, I was not.
Yeah.
expecting that.
I mean, my con shit.
Is that 3 ones?
Is it 3-1? No.
Are you okay?
I just have a shit con.
You okay, lady?
Mm-hmm.
There's some nice fur on you. You should do.
I can see you. Man. I'm watching this and I'm taking them.
Will you?
Nothing to take. That's why he stopped looking at you. He started looking at me.
Right, Mom.
All right, Darren.
Right.
Good night.
Love you.
Love you too.
Did he eat his food?
Yes,
Okay.
he devoured it. But apparently he ate his breakfast too. His bowl was empty.
Okay. So that's it for Kyoki's turn. Dylan, if you are wishing to help maintain the gap, I need another strength check. It is at advantage.
Okay. Believe in the heart of the cards. Okay, that's 13. And 10. So,
Okay, 13 is enough to maintain a bug-sized gap.
okay. And the cockroach.
And it is now your turn, so you can, pass through your cockroach if you wish.
All right. I'm casting. You're not gonna fight it. I'm casting through my cockroach.
He can hear you, so if you're giving him a heads he can hear you regardless, but yeah. So as long as you're giving him a heads up, he knows not
Yep. Don't fight it.
to blow your mana. I assume you're going to let her.
Sure, I don't know what she's doing, but sure.
I'm polymorphing you into a cockroach so you can crawl out.
Okay. So now your owlbear reverts to its normal form. It is now the one stuck. If it tries to move, it'll take there's a chance it'll take damage. But at the moment it's just stuck. So you haven't killed it yet.
Okay.
Baron, you have one turn of air left, but you can now Under the circumstances, there is an opening you can fit through, provided you can make the acrobatic contortion check, or you can try to force your way with athletics. But however, you do have the stats of a bug.
I was about to ask what the acrobatics and athletics of the approaches.
No, I don't think that.
It has. Oh, that's right one. That's one. G. It has -2 in strength or +1 in dex.
I will do the +1. I'd like to use a hero point for a +d6.
Okay, that brings you up to 12.
I kind of feel like it might have been better if I relied on my own stuff. I don't
12 is enough to get you out.
Okay.
Well, see, you still did your own stuff.
And you are out there probably easily around sooner than you would have been if you were doing it on your own.
Okay.
So with Baron freed,
yeah.
Dylan can teleport her familiar out of there, so there's no drama there. So Dylan,
My good boy. Who's my good boy?
Am I still polymorphed?
I will release the spell the moment you break through.
okay.
Okay.
So with Baron freed, the giant and the weirds neutralized. I will end the session there. Clearly, there's more cavern to explore, plus the secret tunnel.
Wait, there's a secret tunnel?
The secret passage Ileana and Kyoki discovered up top.
Oh, okay, yeah.
But for now, at least, things have calmed down for the moment. Whether they will maintain that way is yet to be seen.
Then no bad happened.
I feel like Farrah would like cling to you for a moment after being freed, and then like pretend that never happened. Like,
It's okay. I still love you.
because he actually has a fear of being buried alive, which is why I was counting that as.
Don't worry. We wouldn't have let that happen. Ain't that right, King?
Well, he's not going to say what his fear is. Dylan might know what it is, though. Oh, speaking of...
The question. You just said it and it reminded me.
Oh, Kyoki,
Mm-hmm.
before I forget, you can add to the loot crate the Giant Slayer axe. It is a rare item.
Giant Slayer Axe. Okay.
That's a quality rare.
Okay, let's see. Loot crate. Weapons.
Given the teamwork.
Giant Slayer Axe. Rare. Okay.
Everybody can have
Does anyone in this group even use axes?
No, I cannot use an axe.
I wonder if Mr. T can use an axe. I mean, you can use axes. You have levels in fighter.
Oh,
I believe Mr. T was using an axe versus the template longsword.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah, you are capable of using axes.
okay, well, yeah, but, I mean, is it better than my hilt sword thingy?
I mean, you can turn your sword into an axe. That's,
Yeah, so I mean, like, do I really need that?
you just asked if anybody could. It's like nobody does, but people are capable.